Hey guys, I just made this campaign that is calculating the cost of softwares of a company. This might be useful for software dev agency, but most importantly for software brokers. There are companies out there that take the software cost of companies and drastically are reducing their cost, and they're skimming 10% on top of that, right? So let's say that I'm just going to show you a couple of software costs here. These are on the lighter end, but yeah, like a lot of companies, they're paying a shitload in softwares, especially in AWS, right? AWS is a gold mine. That's what it is. Um, and yeah, if they have them save like, let's call it 20%, right? 20% of 240K is 48K. Well, they take anywhere from 10 to 20% off that, which in that case is 4.8K to 9. 9.6K that they would make just off saving them like that cost off the AWS. And some of them, the greediest, can charge that on a yearly basis. So it's a very profitable business to have people save on softwares. Big technological companies, they're using a whole bunch of softwares as well. They're not just using one. So I'm just gonna show you the email that I would send if I would run such a company, right? Um, this is the AI version, the non-AI version, the template, right? And I'm gonna show you what the email looks like in action. Then we're gonna get back to the prompting and all that. But I specialize in reducing software costs at artificial intelligence companies by 25%. Here are three software cost reduction strategies you could implement, right? One, Amazon AWS. Um, can help with So cost from 1.5 million to 1.1. I'm just telling the CEOs that they could do that, right? It's like I'm not even talking about me and what I can do, but 50K to 37, 12 to 9K. So yeah, just like calculating the whole cost. Even the next one, you could be like, yeah, that's approx 56K saved per year that you could invest on XYZ instead, right? But you can see the power of that. And then the call to action is like, or you can hire, you could bring in an expert negotiator like me to slash your fees by 25. And I'll take just 10% of the savings I generate for Together AI. A win-win for both sides. Just change a little part in that copy, but you can see how powerful it is because, again, you're doing the research for that company off the bat, which is quite unusual. It's value, right? And it's different than what they normally receive. And with that, you have a plan when you hop on a sales calls with that company. You know exactly the three softwares you're going to discuss. By the way, I had the softwares via the technology section on Apollo. The best way to get the technologies and the softwares that a company is using is through BuiltWith. But here I use Apollo to scrape that data. Or you could, instead of bringing, just like hire an expert. And yeah, this is sent to software companies, by the way, because these are obviously the biggest software users, right? If you're a software company, especially talking about AWS and all of that. So yeah, if you're into that business and checking companies' technologies and analyzing these and having either companies save or upgrade technologies, then this is for you. Now, how did I came up with this? Let's check briefly what I prompted it. So this is Persona. That's what I'm using for the AI stuff. The list was imported off Apollo, right? So I just made a search on Apollo with like all the software companies, enterprise SaaS companies that I had, and I imported it in there. Happens I had 3K. And yeah, at first I was like, okay, like every time I'm starting these new campaigns, I sort of wondered, like, okay, let's get GPT to calculate the software stack, So fed it a bunch of data, the usual, and I told it to analyze the tech stack and just return like the technologies that they're using and the cost, right? Gave it an example. Then I was like, GPT, take this software stack price section and mention how my software price negotiation service could reduce these fees by 25%. Give a reason for each point, only return the points, no asterisk, no quotation mark. And that's where it returned what you just saw in the email there. So yeah, I think it's a good niche also. Like the videos that you're seeing nowadays is niches I'm bullish about, or that at least I'd like to test or that I have clients in. So yeah, let me know if you need the prompt, if you need the list. If you're interested in learning more about that, you can just contact me on LinkedIn. It'll be a pleasure to show you more and share my prompt.